This is a building that, we use every week. We just gave it over to those that are planning the conference and said, just do whatever you want. And that's why we're painting on the walls, and that's why we have all things very set up in unfamiliar ways, because we just want this generation to own the things that God's given us so that they can take it on.
Yeah, thanks everybody. This is going to be an awesome conference. I am so excited. I am so excited to be here. This is going to be great.
12 minutes and 22 seconds away from kickoff. And this is going to be the best conference ever. Better new attitude, better than any celebration. This is going to be the best conference. Mark my words. Very excited!
I really wanted to write a song for the conference, and that was in the back of my mind. And then taking that melody that I had from that other song and putting it towards High Above All, and just really, God was so kind, so gracious to put the words down, because it definitely wasn't anything about me.
I'm just so amazed to see the desire from these young people, from the parents. Let me just say this, I think this has been the best parental participation we've ever had. This conference, we've had a lot of opportunities over the years for parents to be here, and we've encouraged them to be here. But more than ever, we have had parents here participating, asking good questions, praying.
When Jeremy talked about what are you going to do when you leave here, what about when you wait in that long line, when you're $4.99 or $500? And we laughed because it was extreme, but he was making a point. Will we fight our sin by the blood? Listen, in this life I see the world at large around me, the state of a bitter world you surrounds me. No hope for survival, no revival, no popular plea, no denial. If there's no Bible, how can a man on the merits of his own plan go through the trial? You get the verdict, your worst words at the end, left to hear is worse than being murdered.
With our concert, what we were hoping to do was really take humble orthodoxy, which is God's orthodoxy, and humble the humility, which is how we should respond and live in light of the orthodoxy that God has given us. I mean, we're chosen by the Lord for a purpose, to be saved and set apart. I hope that what we do, our show, I hope that it really added to what this conference is really about. And it really isn't about a voice show, but it's more about the glory of Christ and God using an aspect of a show to really bring about His glory, and us kind of proclaiming that in a different way other than preaching.
Hey, wave your hands from side to side if you're here with the Lord and you feel like, come on.
Well, thank you, Jeremy. It's a privilege to be with you all this morning. I think I'm just going to speak my message with my hands in my pockets this morning. Now I'm very preoccupied with all my hand. Look at, I'm already doing it. The real question we must ask ourselves today: is there spiritual progress in our lives?
The joy of being able to see the fruit of Jeremy's labors here in Orlando. I know his father has had a passion for the next generation, and a heart for church planting, and to see the fruit of Danny's efforts here in the state of Florida and serving all these churches, and what a joy it must be for him to see his son stepping into this role, and the fruit now over the years of Jeremy's labors.
We are here at Wet n Wild Extreme 2006, and we are going to have a blast. As a matter of fact, food is served, so we're going to go chow down as we speak.
So far, the conference has been absolutely amazing. It's been way more than what I expected. God's just already doing a huge work. It's awesome to see. And it's only the second day, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen for the rest of the weekend.
Everything we say, everything we do, every thought or word that is spoken, we dedicate this time to you. Come, Spirit, come.
My son, over the years, you've asked me for many things. You have dared to dream. And some of those dreams you have seen fulfilled beyond your dreams.
I am the God who has flung the stars in the sky.
Yes, you are.
I am the mountain maker. Yet I am He who has redeemed you. I am here.
Our hope is that your generation really takes the gospel and really raises the bar on godliness and humility and servanthood. And that's what this conference is for, because confronted with the glory of Christ, there's nothing else but to live humbly, grateful, and obedient. And we believe that your generation should take it to the next level above our generation.
The thing that I would love for them to take home is a desire to study God's Word, to fill their hearts and minds with God's Word. I trust that I played a small part this weekend in just creating a desire within them to know God better.
I'm one of those old guys that's dreaming dreams. And quite frankly, those who are here this weekend for this conference are, for me, the fulfillment of that dream. It's hard to put that into words, to have dreamed for things, prayed for things, sought God for things for my entire life, ever since I was your age, and now see them actually coming to pass. It's indescribably wonderful. It's more than I could have ever imagined or dreamed for, but it is glorious to me. And I can't thank God enough for your willingness to seek God, to love God, to follow Him, and to own the vision that God's been calling us to, the mission that He's given us, to own it yourself.
I want you to see God as the creator, the grandest, greatest, transcendent, most amazing, incredible, awesome being ever. That you would live your life aware of this God who not only has created this amazing expanse and this amazing universe and knows every detail, but He knows every detail about you. And He knows everything about you, and He knows every thought that goes through your mind. So that when you leave this conference, that you're aware of how great your God is. You're aware of how high above all that He really is.